Welcome, everyone, to the Unwanted Mind podcast. I believe this is episode 2. I guess the first episode did pretty good. I managed to place it on all streaming platforms, and, that's a blessing, so I can reach more audiences. So in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about a variety of stuff because a lot of stuff happened throughout last week and in the weekend. So a first topic for today, it's the Nets and the Sixers trade. It's the NBA for those people who don't know. Also my LeBron predictions, the Super Bowl, Kanye's rant on Instagram, and the Derek Carr quarterback Raider extension, the halftime performance of the Super Bowl, and the Doctor Strange trailer that was published, I believe, on Sunday. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happened this weekend. So this is pretty exciting. This is exciting to talk about. Hopefully you guys are willing to listen. So I'm gonna be doing an hour and 30 minutes around that time frame because for some reason I had problems publishing on YouTube the visual. I did have a visual for the 3 hours and 33 minutes from my first podcast episode, but I came across a problem where I couldn't publish it because my phone it said it had like an error and I couldn't play the video, and I tried sending it, airdropping it to my laptop, but it just took forever and it just ended up not working. So I'm gonna try to do smaller podcasts. Well, an hour 30 is pretty good. I would say it's pretty average, and I'm going to be splitting it up in 30 minutes so I can send each video to Premiere Pro and, a stack of the videos. So those are the topics we're going to be talking about today. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. Great Super Bowl. I know I had a great Super Bowl. Went to Dave & Buster's with my family and just had a great time. Watching the Super Bowl. The halftime performance was insane. But I will get into that later on today throughout this podcast. And yeah, let's get right into it. So the Nets and the Sixers trade. Incredible trade. To begin that trade with the NBA with the, it's not even the offseason yet, but start off the free agency with this trade is crazy. So yeah, the Nets and the Sixers. So the Brooklyn Nets received Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and Andre Drummond, a 2022 first round pick unprotected, and a 2027 first round pick protected. And the Philadelphia Sixers received James Harden and Paul Millsap. So how do I feel about this trade? So honestly, for me, the clear winner is the Nets. The Nets received pretty big names. Obviously, Ben Simmons, he needs help. On his form. You know what I mean? Like he needs a bit of help on his form, and but he's a good player. Like if you see some highlights on him, he's a good player, but he has missed a lot. Same with Russell Westbrook. Like he's a great player. He just throws a lot of bricks, and that's why people are like making fun of him. But you have to remember who Russell Westbrook is. He's Mr. Triple Double. Like he's never really had a team like this. But yeah, Ben Simmons. Yeah, he needs a little help. Seth Curry, though. Seth Curry puts those numbers up. You know what I mean? He's the brother of Stephen Curry, on which you may know. The greatest shooter of all time. Not an opinion. Stats. He is the greatest shooter in the NBA. Plays for the Warriors, obviously. Andrew Drummond, a great big body that you fucking need on your team. Because you have a bunch of shooters on your team. So setting Andrew Drummond with Blake Griffin on the Nets? Are you fucking kidding me? That is a crazy fucking team right there, dude. You have those two gigantic motherfuckers on your team. And the thing is, we have seen Blake Griffin play with another giant. damn, I forgot his name, but he played on the Clippers. I believe if you know the OG Clipper team, you know what I'm talking about. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, some other guy, another big body. Yeah, but we've seen Blake Griffin work with Giants, so that's a good duo right there. And then a 2022 first round pick, unprotected. Um, I'm not quite sure the difference between protected and unprotected. I guess like there's a chance that it's not like I guess unprotected is a chance that it may not be 100%. Like you may not 100% get that pick. Like someone can take it. I'm not sure. But it's a first round pick, 2022 of this year. So there's a lot of great players, going to be drafted for the NBA draft. So this is going to be dope, if they manage to get it. Because it's not only the Nets, it's not only the first round pick that they received, but also theirs, because each team gets a first round pick. So that's two right there. And that can do really good, especially with the team that you have on there. You know what I mean? And a 2027 first round pick protected, which is great because that's really what you need. You know what I mean? Like you have to have, a protected one, at least one. But the thing is, I do sincerely believe that the Sixers gave up too much. And I know a lot of people they're gonna get pissed off on me for saying that, because it's James Harden, Paul Millsap, it's whatever really, but James Harden, you know what I mean, all-star player. But it's just like the thing is Ben Simmons, okay, I get he needs help, but the thing is, imagine him when he's already like healed up, like once he recovers. This is what I'm saying. People focus on the right now, on which I understand. But when it comes to like, we've seen players heal. Like we've seen, what's his name, Derrick Rose. People thought he was never gonna return 100%. But he came back hard for the Timberwolves, dude. He's going crazy. I believe he plays for the Knicks now. And he's doing really good. So it's just like. We've seen this before, you know what I mean? And it's not like Ben Simmons got injured or anything. He's just like he's having trouble shooting, which is something that like you can easily, fix, especially when you have a team of like great players like Joel Embiid, and then your organization's doing good, I mean the whole team's doing good overall, and when it comes to like the seed, so on the Eastern Conference seed, so it's just like the number one, so there's a lot of help that you can get, and yeah, so yeah, I mean I just think it was too much, I don't know, I believe Stephen A was talking about it. He was like they have to fire whoever made this trade because the Sixers gave up way too much. And I'm not saying the Sixers are bad now. The Sixers are still good. I mean, Joel Embiid is he's averaging like 40 fucking points and like so many assists and rebounds and blocks. So it just like, and honestly, he's my MVP of this year. He just has been setting record-breaking fucking numbers, like incredible numbers, and it's terrifying to watch him play because he's just so fucking crazy. He's like Giannis. He's like a Shaq, dude. Just coming full force at you, it's insane. So the fact that James Harden's playing with him now is just so crazy because it's like, how is that gonna work? Because we've seen Seth Curry and Joel Embiid play, and it's always crazy. But James Harden is so much better than Seth Curry, and seeing James Harden play with fucking Joel Embiid, this is gonna be crazy. Obviously, right now, they're fresh, obviously they're like training, they're practicing, but it's really up to like next season. We're gonna see them like, they're like fully adjusted, playing with the team, throughout the summer, practicing, training, just really, getting to know each other more. And this is gonna be good for the Sixers. But what I'm really trying to get at is that okay, I think it was too many first round picks, right? Like the 2022 one, cool, right? But was the 2027 first round pick really necessary? Especially a protected one? Was that really necessary? I think they could have got rid of that. And they could have got rid of Ben Simmons. They didn't need Ben Simmons in this trade. I feel like Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and a 2022 first round pick unprotected would have been good. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of people may disagree with me, and so be it. But the thing is, it's like you have to understand is that the James Harden that's playing is not the James Harden that was playing for the Rockets. You know what I mean? We don't see that much James Harden numbers right now. You know, we don't see too many highlights from him. And I'm not saying that he's a bad player. He's not a bad player. Obviously, he was playing for a team where he wasn't happy because, you know, Kyrie wasn't fucking playing. You know, he was fucking doing whatever he wants, slacking off. On which, if it's a vaccine, if it's about the vaccine, then so be it. Like, I'm not gonna judge you on that, dude. If you don't want to take the vaccine, don't do it. You know, it's up to you. No one should force you to do it, even if you have to give up on your dream. You know, of playing ball, dude. It's just like your morals come first at the end of the day. So it's just like I understand that, but for other players and for other people part of that team, it is frustrating. You know, losing a star player because he doesn't want to play because he doesn't want to get the vaccine. It is frustrating, and it does, you know, cause an imbalance on the team, you know, team's numbers and stuff because everyone wanted to see KD and Kyrie and James Harden all play at once, but we didn't really get much of that. And, you know, I feel like James Harden, obviously a star player, has to play for a great team, and I just believe he wasn't happy, you know. He got kind of out of shape. Like you see him, he's pretty big, but I'm not judging him, right? Like he wasn't happy playing for that. And I believe I saw on Instagram, it was like the first clip of him like arriving at Philadelphia's training camp where they were like training and stuff with the Sixers team, and he was just so happy, so excited. So it's just like you have to give him respect, man, and because he's happy. At the end of the day, that's all we want to see. We just want to see these players happy, man. We don't want to see these players, you know, playing for a team all sad that they don't want to play for. You know, it's just like it's good to see him happy. So I'm glad that James Harden is happy. The Nets, I mean, KD even talked about it in an interview. He's like, well, they got what they wanted, right? He didn't seem too mad about it. Well, actually, yeah, maybe a little bit because in the All-Star draft, he didn't pick James Harden. He picked someone else over James Harden. And LeBron had to pick James Harden. He was just laughing. He was like, you know, I don't know if that was a joke or we're just like, you know, fuck you. You don't want to be a part of my team. I don't want you on my team now. I don't know if it was that type of thing or just like, I don't know. But I would understand if KD's frustrated because it's like, dude, he lost fucking James Harden and now. And Kyrie isn't even playing, so it's really up to KD and, like, you know, the other players, which sucks, you know, because KD, I said gay. KD is a fucking phenomenal player, maybe debated as one of the best players of all time, you know, or of this league right now, of this era. So it sucks when, like, great fucking phenomenal players are playing for horrible teams, like LeBron playing for the Lakers, but I'll get into that next. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think the Nets had the best trade deal overall so far. Right now, they received so many great players, dude. So many. When you have a fucking Curry on your team, that is nuts, dude. Because it's like guaranteed numbers, right? It's just like. It's guaranteed that you're going to get numbers on your team. Because doesn't he average like 20-something points and like a couple assists and rebounds? That is nuts, dude. You know, and obviously you want a three-point shooter, dude. He can shoot from far, dude. And then you got Andre Drummond, a big body that can block shots. And we've seen him do it even recently. I believe last night. February 14th. Yeah, that's what I meant because today I'm recording February 15th. And Ben Simmons, you know, once he's recovered, once he's all good, Not that he's injured, but recovered as in learning to shoot again. he could be pretty deadly. We've seen him play with the Sixers. He wasn't always bad. He's done good stuff. So, um, the thing is with Ben Simmons, he is a little sketchy too, because I don't think he said like there was like media reports that he didn't say bye to the Sixers. He didn't say bye to Joel Embiid. Maybe he's a little butthurt. I don't know. A lot of people are trashing on him, so it's just like it's understandable. But at the same time, this is a business. You got to be professional. This is your profession. Got to stay professional. This is your job, dude. Like sometimes you just have to suck up, dude. I'm not saying like you got to kiss people's asses, but sometimes you got to like hide your emotions and just be, or not even hide, but just like push through. Like just understand the way you're feeling and just like, push through with it, because the team did help you a lot. You can't deny that. So you don't want to be a scumbag to the team that actually helped you a bit. And then, when you felt frustrated or when you felt they didn't help you, you just, leave without saying goodbye. Like, they've been there for you. I mean, they picked you for a reason. So, but the Embiid and Harden duo for the Sixers, this is going to be crazy because Embiid, I mean, he's like the best player right now in the NBA, in my opinion. And you see him play with Harden, dude. Like, you got a big body and you got a 3-point shooter, and obviously Harden has many more skills than that. Embiid has many more skills than that. But it's just like that's their main things, and just seeing them play together, dude, that's gonna be crazy because they both put up numbers. You know what I mean? It's not like one puts more numbers than the other. They both put up numbers, so this is gonna be an insane duo. So how do I think the teams will play out? I think the Sixers will obviously make it to the playoffs. I mean, they're gonna make it with or without Harden. I think the Sixers are going to make it to the playoffs. The Nets, I'm not too sure about the Nets. Maybe they will because they have great players, and I feel like they can just like barely reach if they wanted to without really like much trying because they're just like an overall great team. But I don't think the Nets will last that long. But with this trade specifically, I think the Sixers are going to have a great team for a while. And I'm talking about a few seasons, maybe even more, This is I don't know, this one feels different, right? This one feels different. When it comes to like super teams, you're like, okay, to easily go down bad. The Sixers is not really a super team. It's just like they have a few good players, and I believe that their chemistry could really, really be on the nail with this one. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, but also with the Nets, so many great players now. Damn, I don't know, dude. This is a toughie, I think, if I'm being quite honest, I think the Nets will be a better team overall, just because of how many players they have now. But don't sleep on the Sixers, though. That's all I'm saying. And this is how I'm gonna keep shit balanced. You know what I mean? Don't sleep on the Sixers. But again, the Nets statistically have the better team. So I mean, but we've seen that play out. We've seen people who had better teams, but other teams managed to win with few good players. So it could really be either side of the coin, But I don't know. For me, I feel the Nets, and that's just how I feel about it, So, transitioning into other topics on basketball. So this wasn't really like this wasn't really like headlining. It wasn't like a headline news thing, but this is like what I've been seeing a lot throughout media and throughout the NBA, like the NBA shows like on ESPN and stuff, like First Take and other shows, like the Max Kellerman show and all that stuff. With LeBron, so I have a couple of predictions for LeBron, right? I don't think he's gonna stay with the Lakers. And if you watch the NBA, you know exactly what I mean by that. It's just like seeing LeBron play for the Lakers just makes me sad. You know what I mean? Because it goes without saying, he's just a phenomenal player. So just seeing him, and the thing is, it's like statistically, it's not even a shitty team that he's playing for, but for some reason the players are just off, and it's just like it's not the same. Like without Caruso, without Rondo, it's just like. And I'm not saying they're the ones that helped them win, but at the same time they kind of did. But the thing is, it's like it just doesn't make sense. You would think Russell Westbrook would be a great, team for like great player for him, but it's just like it hasn't been that way. And with Anthony Davis always getting hurt, it's just like I don't think we're ever gonna see the full Laker potential because we haven't seen that. You know what I mean? We haven't seen that yet. So it's frustrating, and LeBron's definitely frustrated. He said in the beginning of the season that a lot of people are like gonna hate on us, but we'll see at the end of the day. And we're seeing at the end of the day that the Lakers are not a good team, as many predicted in the beginning. And it sucks to see. So that's why I created this topic for today in this category. I think LeBron's going to leave the Lakers, and this offseason, to be more specific. And the question that comes up with me saying that is like, okay, so what team do you think he's going to join? Is he going to join the Warriors? Is he going to join the Nets? Is he going to join the Sixers? Is he going to join, the Nuggets? I don't know. None of those teams cross my mind. And the reason being is because obviously we've seen LeBron join a new team recently. Like, he joined the Lakers, which is a team that he has like never joined. He's only been playing for two teams for, the amount of seasons he was playing before he played for the Lakers. But the thing is, it's like, I think it's going to remain that way because I think when you play for more teams, it's just like, I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like it just loses like value in the player, and obviously LeBron has a lot of value in himself, and obviously a lot of people see that. But I feel like once you play for a lot of teams, it just gets kind of weird, especially when it's coming closer to his retirement. It's just like why would you want to like join a brand new team when you have like 2 years left of playing? Like it just doesn't make sense to me, right? As far as legacy, you know what I mean? Just seeing like, oh, he played for 4 teams. Oh, what was the last team? Like, oh, I don't remember. It's just stuff like that. As of right now, I mean, he's been playing for the Lakers for a while, so I don't think that's a team that people are going to forget. But when if you're going to play for a new team and it's been like 2 years or for 2 years and then you retire, it doesn't seem reasonable, right? So my belief is that he's going to join the Cavs again, or he's going to join Miami Heat. I know it seems totally off charts, right? Like, why would he join the Cavs again? Why would he join the Heat team again? They're different teams right now, right? And I understand that. But the thing is, LeBron wants to win, right? In order for people to stop debating on who's the greatest basketball player of all time, he has to win more NBA final championships. I know he has so many, but in order for people to respect him even more, in order for people to choose LeBron over Jordan, he has to win more NBA championships. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's all what it comes down to. He has to win more. And with the Lakers, I don't think he's gonna play more. I don't think so. AD is always getting hurt for some fucking reason. The team that he has right now is just not good. LeBron's always carrying. And the thing is, it's not LeBron's fault. LeBron's always putting up fucking points. It's the team that is fucking him up. So he has to join a team that's going to like guarantee a championship ring or guarantee that he could lead him to a championship team, right? Because Obviously, people are gonna report that. Like, imagine if he joins the Warriors, right? If they found out a way to do that, you can be like, oh, so he wants an easy ring. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna play for a super team. You know, he's not gonna join a super team. He may create one. He's not gonna join one. You know what I mean? So he's gonna find a team that has a few good players, and then obviously he's gonna be the main attraction, and he's gonna lead them to the finals, right? Like with the Cavs and stuff, because the Cavs had many great players, but no like all-star names other than like Kyrie. So that's why LeBron decided to join that team. And the thing right now with the Cavs, the thing is I can't really like off the head can think of like Cavs players. I can't really name any. I'm trying to think, but I honestly can't think of any. But with the Heat, the Heat have Jimmy Butler. They have Tyler Hero. They have those names. I feel like that could possibly be the team that he joins. I lean more towards the Heat than the Cavs, I'm being quite honest. LeBron could, easily join the Heat without people being like, what the fuck? Like, you joined a super team, because the Heat aren't seen as a super team. They're seen as a great team, but they're not a super team. So I think LeBron may join the Heat this summer. Don't take me for my word, but this is what I believe as of right now to this point. And, it's just like, LeBron's frustrated and he's not going to join. I don't think he's going to resign with the Lakers unless they find a way to, like, gain better players, better management, whatever's the problem on the Lakers franchise. But, I don't see that for his future, dude. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't see it as well. And I know for damn sure a lot of fans don't see that for his future as well, playing for a fucking shitty team. So yeah, that's my take on that. So transitioning later on, transitioning, out of the NBA side of things, basketball, transitioning out of that, Derek Carr for the Raiders. People were saying that Derek Carr was going to leave the Raiders. He wasn't going to join back to the Raiders because they didn't want him, because, there's a new head coach, and the head coach didn't want Derek Carr. They wanted to start fresh. They wanted a new QB. And a lot of people were okay with that. And the thing is, like, I thought it was stated that Derek Carr was not returning. So I was just like, that's fucked. But also, we have to move forward. Like, we can't just get stuck at this point. We have to move forward. But it turns out that the Raiders extended their contract with Derek Carr, and he's going to play, I don't know, for another year or for a few more seasons. I don't know. All I do know is that he's going to be playing for the Raiders again, which is pretty fucking exciting, because even though I did accept that he was not going to play for a team, it wasn't because he's an ass player, even though he does get a lot of sacks on him. He does have a few fumbles, which every QB does, but he does have a lot of sacks. So, hopefully they fix things up. I'm gonna keep saying this because this fucking still frustrates me to this fucking day. The Raiders were scammed out of the fucking playoffs. The Raiders were meant to win against the Bengals. The Raiders should have been against the Rams for the Super Bowl, but it did not turn out that way because of the refs. I just wanted to get that out of my chest because, that shit fucking still gets me to this day, But we've seen the potential in the Raiders, though, right? That game and the games before that, all the pressure that we fucking went through this year of, like, a player having a car accident, like murdering someone, and then another player, where it was like, I think it was like taking drugs or some shit, like, and then, what's his name? John Madden dying, losing our head coach due to, racist emails from 10 years ago. They literally canceled his ass, then fired his ass in the same season, which I do not agree with at all, because racist emails, I understand. They're fucked, right? But that was 10 years ago. To cancel someone for something they did 10 years ago? Are you fucking insane? He leads a team with black players. You know what I mean? How is he gonna be racist if, because, in the emails he was saying the N-word. And I'm like, dude, he coaches a team with black players. How the fuck is he still gonna manage to be racist? Is he just yelling out the N-word to everyone and just like, hey, N-words, come over here? Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Because that's not him anymore. But, I don't want to get into that. Even though I just did. But, yeah, the Raiders went through so much shit and they still managed to reach the playoffs. And then the shit that actually fucks us up is the fucking refs. The refs, once again, doing their job incorrectly, making horrible calls against the Raiders, and the Raiders did not manage to win. Not because of the Bengals, but because of the refs. It was Raiders versus the refs, not Raiders versus the Bengals that game. It was Raiders versus the refs, and the refs obviously fucking win, because when don't they? Yeah, I mean, it just pisses me off, because you think someone that, you think someone that's been in that ref, profession for years would obviously know how to ref, but it seems like they hire fucking a bunch of retards, and it's just like, it's sad seeing that shit, dude. It's just like, because it ruins people's careers, dude. These players are putting their life on the fucking line. And just seeing them lose because of a fucking call, because, a ref didn't see some shit clearly, it's just like, it's so fucking frustrating, but it's whatever now, it doesn't really matter now, only thing we can do is keep excelling, keep doing better. And with the new Raiders team, and I don't mean players, I mean like, new management. We have a new GM. We have a new head coach. We have a lot of new people on our team, and most of them worked for the New England Patriots when they were in their prime. When Tom Brady, Gronk, Edelman, you name it, those players were on that team, winning fucking championships. Now we have their coordinator. I believe our GM worked for the Patriots, or our GM worked for the Dolphins. It was one of those teams. But we have a lot of people that worked with the New England Patriots, and they're our main management. And dude, I think we're gonna be winning a lot of games, because obviously right now the Raiders aren't playing. No one's playing the NFL right now, because the Super Bowl's over, so everyone's just like, we're getting ready for the NFL draft, but all the teams are, they're setting, they're doing a refresh, they're getting new people, they're getting rid of old people. So now we have a new management, new head coach. That's gonna be insane. I talked about it on my last podcast, if you didn't see it, about the new head coach and the achievements that he's done in his career, who he is, and stuff like that. John McDavis. I believe that's it. I believe that's his name. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy seeing Derek Carr play for the Raiders again. Max Crosby, a fucking Pro Bowl player. This is gonna be crazy. The Raiders are gonna be crazy, and definitely not a team that you're gonna be sleeping on, because they're just fucking insane. You know what I mean? At least there are gonna be even more insane, and we're going to be placed on the map. Like, that's going to be a team that you got to watch out for, because we're going to be managed by some great fucking, people. So the Raiders are going to be crazy, And the reason why I talk about the Raiders a lot is because Raiders are my favorite team, for those who don't know. And, I really believe that the Raiders are going to do a lot of good. So, Yeah, also the rebuild of the Raiders organization. Will the Raiders make the playoffs? Yeah, I do believe so. Obviously, I'm a big believer. I think the Raiders might win the Super Bowl. But obviously, every person thinks about that. Thinks that of their team. Understandable. But when it comes to seeing the lineup, it's just like, come on, man. How could you deny it? You know what I mean? Okay, so um, we're going to. I think it's better just to talk about all the sports stuff first and then get into other stuff. So let me just skip ahead and go to the Super Bowl, which is the conversation everyone's talking about right now, and the conversation that everyone wants to hear. I probably should have started off with that, but I just wanted you guys to get warmed up, just ramped up, a little build up to that. So yeah, everything I said was a build up to that. So the Super Bowl that happened on February 13th, Sunday, 2022. Wow, man, just what a day, right? At least from my experience, I was eating wings, I was eating, a sandwich, some fries, and shit was good, drinking some Diet Coke, bro. It's just the overall vibe was there. Everyone cheering, for their teams. It's just it's always a good environment. I just love shit like that, especially at a bar and just seeing people just hyped up about their team. It's just for me, it's just it just the thoughts that cross my mind is I'm meant for this shit. I should be here right now. It's just better than you have to have people around you. That's the way I feel. When it comes to events like that, there has to be a lot of people around you because you want to be able to talk and express to people how you feel and just you know just an overall vibe. It's like a party. It is a party. And just and which it's a a good way to make friends and connections, especially with strangers and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just for me, it's just a good thing. Just seeing people around there. Um, but yeah, the Rams versus the LA Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Um, in my opinion, I think it was a good game. I wouldn't say great. you know, Obviously not because of the Rams, not because of the Bengals. Because my team won. Not my favorite team, not my personal team, but the team that I predicted on the last podcast, on which you can go back and listen. I said the Rams were gonna win the Super Bowl, and obviously, what happened? They did. 23-20. Rams beat the Bengals. Super Bowl 2022. This is what I predicted. Not because it's just in opinions. I read the stats, and this is what for you motherfuckers you gotta pay attention. I read the stats, not just from fucking one person. I read different experts' takes. I'm like, what did this person think? What did this person think? What did this person think? I'm reading all that shit. You know what I mean? So it's not coming out of my ass. I'm not oh, the Rams are gonna win because of Matt Stafford. I just like him. He went to my school. I like him. It's just dude, I read shit. You know what I mean? And even before reading the shit, I still had the Rams because the Rams are my third favorite team. It's the Raiders, Packers, and then the Rams because I just love the Rams players. They have so many great players. Fucking Odell, Von Miller, dude. It's just Aaron Donald. What are you on, bro? That's a fucking team. And then the QB, Matthew Stafford. It's just dude, what is even this team? Why is this acceptable? How do they have so many great players? So yeah, that is the reason why they're one of my favorite teams. So yeah, I was excited, and yes, I was rooting for them either way. But then reading the stats proving that the Raiders are a better team just made me feel way better. I mean, not the Raiders. Fuck's sakes. The Rams were a better team and just made me feel way better. You know what I mean? So the reason why I say the Rams versus the Bengals was a good game, not a great game. What do you guys think? What did I say before in this podcast? The refs made fucking bad calls. Dude, it frustrated me because I when I watch games and shit, I pay attention, right? But when it comes to the Super Bowl, you have to pay extra close attention, right? So each play, I paid attention. Who had the ball? Who was receiving it? Or who's guarding the players? Who's running the ball, right? I clearly saw in one of the plays. I'm not sure which quarter this was. Maybe it was third or second. A Bengals player pulling on the mask of a Rams player, on which, for those who don't know, you cannot do that. That is an automatic foul. I believe you get some yards pushed back on that. Yards pushed up on that for the other team. They get closer to the end zone. I believe it's like 5-10 yards. But again, no call was presented in that play. And boy, was I pissed off. I'm like, dude, they showed a replay, and it's clear as day. Whether you're a Bengals or a Rams fan, you see a Bengals player, fucking huge hand, just grabbing onto the mask of a fucking Rams player and just dragging it, on which made it that the Rams player couldn't catch the ball, and the fucking refs don't even call that as a foul. They don't even call that. And the whole Rams, bench were frustrated, and the players were frustrated, like, dude, what the fuck? That was a foul. And the refs are like, they watch the replay, and they're like looking up. They're like, yeah, I see no foul. I'm like, what are you on? For any other team, you would be like, yeah, that's a foul. But for some reason, you're fucking sucking dicks with the Bengals, bro. You're like riding them, dude. It's like, dude, what are you on? You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, the refs were paid, bro. They had to have been paid. It was so clear, dude. It was so clear. They made more bad plays. And, for people that think I'm like, oh, I'm just bashing on the Bengals, the Rams also had calls that weren't like, or they had plays, they had things that weren't called out by the refs. The Rams did fouls too against the Bengals, and it wasn't called out. And I'm going to be fair. You know what I mean? But overall, the Bengals had more fouls that weren't called by refs, and it pisses me off. You know what I mean? But at least the Rams managed to win. If they didn't win, I would have blamed that on the refs. I would have been like, dude, the refs are fucked up. The refs were paid, but I don't know. I guess the Rams were lucky this time, and they managed to fucking, go against the refs, But yeah, the refs fucking sucked. The Rams destroyed the Bengals, even though it was 3 points. The Rams just did fucking good, man. And the thing is, like, it sucks because, like, in the first quarter, Odell scored the first touchdown. Insane. People are like, oh my god, Odell already scored a fucking touchdown, dude. Number 3 caught that shit right in the end zone, or like right in front of it, dude. Crazy. And then next plays, he gets fucking hurt. And nobody was on him. He pulled a fucking, I don't know, his ACL or a hamstring, and you're just like, oh man, it's sad seeing that, dude. It's really sad seeing that, because you can see it in his face. He's like, dude, I can't play the rest of the game. And it just like, it makes me emotional, man, because it's like, it's like with your dreams is to be an aspiring NFL player, whether you want to be, say a master chef, or in the NBA or whatever. You work so hard to reach the main goal. Like, right? Like, every little thing that you do is to reach a bigger goal, right? Or the main goal, people could say, right? Like, the reason why, NBA players train so hard in basketball is so they can win an NBA championship, right? The reason why they go so hard in the games, in the regular season, and the playoffs, is so they can win an NBA championship, right? This is the same example. It's just like Odell has worked so hard, and we've seen him. He's always been a great player. He's played for teams on which you try to get an NFL championship, but he just like he just came close, but he never made it. And just like, you know, for him to see him get hurt, you know, on his main goal, like, you know, he finally reached where he wanted to be. He's like, there's no one that's gonna stop me from winning, you know. And then seeing him get hurt on like a bad foot placement, it's just like, it was sad, you know. And you know, I know that he wishes he could have played, but at least he scored a touchdown, right? Like, he did something, at least, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't like he didn't win because, you know, the Rams just managed to win, right? The reason why the Rams won, you know, a big part of the reason why the Rams won is because Odell scored a touchdown, you know? Easy 6 points right there. And then the kicker, you know, scored an extra point, so you got 7 right there. Easy touchdown, right? Good 6 points. So it's just like, you can blame the win on Odell because he did score a touchdown. So it just like, hopefully it makes him happier. I know he couldn't help it. Like, it's not that he didn't want to. He's just like, he couldn't help the rest of the game. So the fact that he scored the touchdown, hopefully he feels good and just feels involved. And that's really what it is. And that's really what I'm trying to get at, that he feels involved in the win. Like, he did something, you know? Because he did, you know? He did. It's not like, oh, he threw it to a person and made a touchdown. He scored that touchdown. He worked for that shit. So, you know what I mean? It's good seeing that. It's genuinely good, you know? So, you know, and then you see him after a game, he's like crying and shit. Just like, I was like, oh, man. And the thing with him, dude, it's just like, I don't mean to sound gay, which is no problem with that if you are, but it's just like, even when he was crying, he still looked good looking, dude. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, how does this guy manage to look good in like every like thing that he does? Like, no matter what facial expression that he does, he still looks great. He was literally crying, dude. He still looks stunning. I'm like, holy shit, dude. You know? Okay, I wasn't that dramatic about it. I'm like, dude, this guy still looks fresh. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, seeing the Rams win, you know, and then, you know, fucking Aaron Donald blocking that play where, you know, Joe Burrow, you know, he saw like a perfect opening, and then he threw that shit, and then Aaron Donald just blocking it, and he was doing this. He's like, dude, I'm tapped, dude, I'm tapped. For the audio listeners, I'm tapping on my hand. He was like tapping on his hand. You can see it in game. When he did that, he was like tapping on his hand. He was like, dude. He was like, I'm cracked, bro. And he was like, I'm that shit. He was like flexing and shit. He's like, I'm that shit. You know? I mean, the thing is like, dude, Aaron Donald rushed at his ass, dude. And it's just crazy seeing that. And this is, dude, you know what's so weird? I said this in the last podcast. I'm like, Aaron Donald is a fucking beast. And I was like telling my listeners, just imagine Aaron Donald, a big fucking body, just rushing at you, you know? And quarterbacks are skinny, dude. So seeing a big body like that fucking rushing at you, dude, you get panicked. And that's what happened to Joe Burrow. I called that shit, dude. I was like, Aaron Donald's gonna fucking rush at Joe Burrow, dude. And that's what happened. And, you know, Joe Burrow pussied out. He's like, oh, I'm scared. And, you know, and then he fucking missed his throw because Aaron Donald just fucking blocked that shit with his hand. And he was rushing at him, so, you know, just like, that's a double whammy, you know? But yeah, dude. And then Von Miller scored a touchdown, I believe. Von Miller, dude, cold killer, you know what I mean? Fucking, the players that you think that we're going to do something, it did something this game. And it just, like, it shows the potential of the Rams for next season, dude. And it's just like, the Rams are on the map now. Right? They won the Super Bowl. Now you got to watch out for them because they're coming for that fucking ring once again. And you have to pay attention, dude. It's not like a team wins a Super Bowl and they're not coming back. Dude, they have the potential to come back. The same with the, you know, in the NBA with the Bucks. They won the NBA championship. You best believe they're coming back for it, dude. I'm not saying they're going to win it, but I'm saying you best believe they're gonna do everything to come back for it, dude. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's crazy seeing this shit because the Rams really proved something out there, dude. You know, there was a point where I thought the Bengals were gonna win. You know, and I'm not saying like I switched teams. I'm like, you know, oh the Bengals are gonna win. Or, you know, I never said the Rams were gonna win because you know it's all proof, right? I have all evidence that I said the Rams were gonna win. I have all the evidence to say that. So easily someone can just dig that up and be like, well, you said right here the Rams are gonna win. But I was like, oh shit, the Bengals are like doing good. And then somehow the Bengals fucked up in the second half. And the Rams just, you know, destroyed them. You know, they're a little destroying, a little casual type shit. You know. And the thing is with the Rams, dude, they've dealt with, you know, worse shit. They went against the Buccaneers, dude. You know what I mean? So it's just like, dude, if they were able to beat the Buccaneers, dude, and what, you know, and where in your mind do you think they're not going to beat the Bengals? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it definitely crazy seeing that. Yep, my predictions were right. Aaron Donald fucking cracked. You know what I mean? If he was a Fortnite player, dude, he would be getting so many kills. You know what I mean? He would just be destroying everyone, all those fucking little kids, because that's how you fucking treated it. He just like, dude, these people are kids to me. And the thing is, when you weigh that much and when you're that fucking, you know, big and fucking muscular, that's how you feel. Like, dude, these are kids to me, dude. I'm gonna destroy everyone on this field. And that's exactly what he did, you know. So yeah, it was dope seeing that. Matthew Stafford, you did your shit. You said you were gonna do what you did, and it's just like you gave my respect, bro. Like that is crazy what you did out there, man. And yeah, there's so much potential. LA, you got a fucking team right there, man. You may not have the Lakers anymore. You know, your NBA team may suck. The Clippers aren't that good, but you have a Super Bowl winning championship team right there, and like you guys got one. You guys definitely got one, you know. All right, so I talked about the Super Bowl, you know, but that's not all that happened at the Super Bowl. The halftime performance. You know what I'm saying? Let me just, you know, let me just get warmed up for this because, you know, this is also a huge topic. A lot of people saying that the halftime performance was better than the game. I'm not sure if I 100% agree with that because the game was good, but like the halftime performance though, you know what I'm saying? So let me just take a little refresher. Yeah, definitely needed that. For those who are listening, I'm just drinking my water right now. My gallon of water that I drink every day. It's important to drink water. So make sure you drink your water. This is not a sponsor. I'm not like, oh, you know, I'm gonna take a little sip of water. This is a perfect transition to reach my water sponsor. You know, just a little advice. You know, if you can't drink a gallon of water, try a half gallon. Just drink some water. You know what I mean? Every day. Even if you don't work out, no excuse. You still gotta drink water. You know, we're human beings. We're made out of 70% water. So it's just like, it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? It kind of makes sense to drink water. You know, just a bit, you know. Just a little bit. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good right now. I'm about to get into the halftime performance, but I just want to, you know, use this as like a little break just to, you know, get your mind going so I'm not like just rapid firing things at you. Hope you guys are doing good. Hopefully your Super Bowl was great. You know, make sure to leave a comment if you're on YouTube. Leave a comment on how you celebrated your Super Bowl. Just let me know down there and I might respond to some of you guys. If you're listening on Spotify, you know, you can hit my Instagram DM. It's on my Instagram is at where's Unwanted Mind. My Snapchat is FrankieMag21. Frankie with the IE at the end. You know, you're listening on Pandora, you know, whatever streaming platform, audio platform you're listening to, just those are my medias. So yeah, maybe we should get right into it. So yeah, the halftime performance. What a crazy performance that was, wasn't it? A lot of people are, they're debating all over, social media whether this was the greatest halftime performance of all time, whether it was maybe top 5, top 10 performance, great Super Bowl performance of all time. In my humble opinion, I believe that this was the best, the greatest Super Bowl halftime performance of all time. This was nuts. Like, this tops the Travis Scott one. This tops the Beyonce one. And so on and so forth. Michael Jackson, all that. Reason being, not because those were bad performances, the past ones, but because this had an incredible lineup, and this is what the Super Bowl has to take notes on. You have to have incredible lineups like this more oftenly. Not just one person. Not like, last year they had The Weeknd, which it was dope. Don't get me wrong, it was dope. But it's just one person. And it's not like everyone listens to The Weeknd. A lot of people, trust me, I know, a lot of people listen to The Weeknd, but it's not like everyone, right? Even if you're just playing the hits, right? Not everyone likes them. Not everyone listens to them. But with this lineup, you had Dr. Dre, you had Snoop Dogg, you had Mary J. Blige, you had Eminem, you had Kendrick Lamar, you had a surprise guest, 50 Cent. You know what I mean? So this is insane. And this is what you have to take notes on. If you want to, and the thing is, with halftime performances, you have to top them. You can't just be like, oh, what's popping, this year. You have to top them. So they have to, I don't know how they're going to top this, but next year they have to find a way to top it. Maybe bring out fucking Drake. Maybe bring out Drake and Kanye West and, Jay-Z. I don't know. But they have to do shit like that because the lineups that, this lineup, I don't know who's in charge of this shit. I don't know, because I know Jay-Z has a big part of the NFL. I don't know if he's like, if he can like put his word in there and like for them to like really just, hear him out. I don't know what happened. I don't know who fucking set this shit up. I didn't really look that much into it, if I'm being quite honest. But whoever did, dude, this was it. This was like top-notch shit right here. Just the way, so let me just get started. So just the way it started with fucking the whole, the girl announcing. So now we're going to be presenting the Super Bowl halftime, 2022, the NFL. And then like Dr. Dre just like reaching out with his hand, with like the stadium in his hand. Shit like that, dude. It's just like, and then, it transitions to him like on the piano playing his fucking classic shit, still Dre. It was like guess who's back? It was so dope seeing that, and just seeing Dr. Dre up there with Snoop Dogg crip walking, just like he was doing his thing. The thing with Snoop Dogg, dude, he gets everyone feeling great, dude. You know what I mean? He gets everyone just like standing up. He's just like cheering, just like like no matter how if you're feeling bad, bro. So I don't know why you would be feeling bad during the fucking Super Bowl. It brings up your energy and you just feel like dancing too. You're like, hey, you're just like, it's just a vibe, bro. So just seeing Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg perform their classics up there. And when I say classics, dude, I mean 20 to 30 years old. Shit's still hitting to this fucking day. We've heard that song so many fucking times, dude. You think we would be like, just like, over, you think we would be done with that. You think it would be like, just like overplayed in our ears. But when that shit drops, dude, you're like, holy fuck, this is hard. So like seeing that shit, just them like up there, dancing, performing, the audience just fucking cheering. Shit was crazy. And then the dancers were there, just like lifting the spirits as well. Just like showing that good energy, dude. Shit was crazy, man. And the thing is with this, it's just like, who would have expected it, dude? Like, who would have expected Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg just fucking performing together at the Super Bowl. And this was just the beginning, dude. This is just the beginning of the performance. This is just like, dude, the thing is, like, what was going through my mind on there, I was like, dude, if it was just these two, if the Super Bowl announced, like, it was just Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg performing, I would have been like, dude, I'm perfectly okay with that. You know what I mean? It's just like, it was enough. You know what I mean? And then later on, a minute or a few minutes later, you got Mary J. Blige just, no. It wasn't Mary J. Blige. It was 50 Cent right after, I believe. 50, like, they point it down. Let me get into this real quick. Like, the whole setup, the whole design setup of the platform they were on, it was like a house theme, white houses. I'm not sure what they were going for on there, but I see what they did, right? Like they were like inside the house there was different people, and then on top there was like different people. I kind of see what they were going for this. Not really though. Maybe they're going for like I don't know, since they're like from Compton, maybe they're going for like the looks of the Compton houses. I'm not sure. Like, I didn't really look into it. I didn't see who really designed it. But other than that, the performances, we're just, we're really here just for the performances. So the platform doesn't really matter as long as the performances are good, and which is like undeniably, amazing, as expected. But seeing like them pointing down and like 50 Cent, doing his the candy shop in the candy shop music video was upside down. So you seeing him there physically upside down with like the girls dancing on the bottom, like twerking and shit. And you see 50 Cent just his fucking like he's like a small guy, but he's like huge as fuck. He's like just like so yoked, dude. And you see him like hanging down upside down. It's the funniest shit. He's like, I'll take it to the candy shop. I'll let you lick the lollipop. Hey. Just like, dude, I was like stunned because no one expected it, dude. This wasn't even on like the performer list. Like, people didn't even fucking know. The audience didn't even know that 50 Cent was gonna perform, dude. So once he performed, dude, everyone plus their fucking mamas were fucking like, hey, I'll take you to the candy shop. Dude, the thing is, like, with these songs, dude, everyone knows what they are. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you got people singing, dude. They were just like vibing out. And then, once when 50 Cent finished, I believe it was Mary J. Blige, she performed her hit, her classics, just singing her fucking heart out, dude, as she always does, dude. You know what I mean? She just, like, her vocal range is just, like, insane, dude. And like, the thing is, when I see performers, do this type of performances like that, I just, what crosses my mind is that they put so many hours in, dude. Like, you just hear how much they fucking practice, right? Because you don't get good like that over a fucking day, over a fucking night. Nah, motherfucker. You work hard for that shit, to do this shit like that. You have a goal in mind. You're like, okay, so I gotta make sure I do this every day in order to be the best at it. And the thing is, when she's singing, dude, it's just like, she sounds exactly the same from when she first published that song when she was younger, and she looks great too, dude. I was like, that's Mary J. Blige? I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh damn. Like, imagine your girl, presenting her mom to you, and you see that, you're like, you look at your girl, you're like, I think I want your mom instead. Is your mom single, bro? Like, is she a single mom, bro? Like, I don't think I want you anymore. You're like, I kind of want your mom now, dude. But, bro, on some real, like, she just killed it, as she always does. Her vocals, bro, and people were like singing her song, because like, I'm not a big Mary J. Blige fan, but obviously played a classic, so I know that song. I don't know, I forgot how it goes, but I know it. So much she performed, I was just like, oh yeah, this is like crazy. And it was just like all the transitions were amazing. That's the Super Bowl has a problem with that. They had a problem. They have problems like transitioning from different artists because they've done that before, like songs and shit. But this year, dude, they had a great transitions. I don't know if because Dr. Dre was there and Dr. Dre knows his shit and he knows how songs and albums transition. I don't know if if he had like a big part of that in the transitions of songs because he's really great at doing that. He's a fucking producer, so he knows a thing or two. But yeah, the transitions were insanely nuts, dude. And then right after Mary J. Blige, dude. This one's gonna hit me different because this is probably not even probably. This is my favorite rapper of all time, dude. And I'm gonna keep it real, right? Like he's not. I wouldn't consider him the best rapper of all time. I would consider between Eminem and Lil Wayne as the best rappers of all time, in my opinion. But Kendrick Lamar has done so much to me, dude. He has helped me in life in so many ways, like how Kid Cudi has affected the lives of so many. Kendrick has been that for me, and I'm not saying like Kendrick fucking saved me from suicide. Like I've never had a suicide thought. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying shit like that. I'm like, dude, I was like about to jump off a cliff, then I played Kendrick and he saved my life. I'm not saying shit like that, but like mentally, bro, just like especially in high school when you're like you feel like you're lost or like you're having a hard time creating connections because you're trying to figure out who you are and you're still trying to create friends, but in order to create friends you kind of have to show them who you are, and it's hard to do that when you're confused about who you are and like what do you want to do in your future. And this was before like I had anything, dude. Like I wasn't making music, I wasn't making clothing designs, obviously not even fucking doing podcasts. I literally started doing podcasts this year. So yeah, and I'm talking like 3 to 4 years before this time. So I wasn't thinking about any of this shit. I was just listening to music all the time. So when Kendrick Lamar dropped Damn, that shit changed me forever, dude. And it just like it inspired my character, my persona, my whole aesthetic, my brand in so many fucking ways, dude. So watching Kendrick Lamar perform, it changed me, like it always does, right? But I was like sitting, before the Kendrick Lamar performance, I was like sitting down, I was just like listening, I was like vibing out, like hey. But when it showed the boxes, because Kendrick Lamar was like in some boxes with other people, I was like, what is this? And then you hear if Pyros and Crips all got along. And I was like, oh shit. And he was like, down at the end of the song, I'm like, saying no, man. Every time in the street, I hear, yeah, burn down. Then he's like, the camera angles were fucking crazy. And the thing with Kendrick Lamar, dude, whenever he performs, the cameramans have to get on their shit. Because they're like, okay, Kendrick Lamar wants these angles. He wants it to be filmed like this. So we have to pay extra close attention, because in the other ones, they were just like performing. They were just like recording the artist just singing, right? But with like Kendrick Lamar, they have to keep moving the cameras and be like, because he's doing like a bunch of like he was doing this, and then the people, like he had a bunch of people next to him and like boxes, and he was like right in the middle, like a little guy right in the middle. Kendrick Lamar was like moving where they were, and he was like just basically like an illusion, like he was controlling them with his hands or some shit like that, and he was just like moving like on side to side, up and down and shit, and just like seeing them, you're seeing that, just like it's like shit like that gets me, dude, because I'm like, when I saw Kendrick Lamar's performance, I'm like, dude, what if I had this performance on my stage, like, or in my fashion show, because I plan on doing fashion shows, like fashion runways. I'm like, what if I have this while people are walking, the runways, and just have this on the side of these people doing weird shit. Like this is what crosses my mind. or on my stage when I'm performing, have people doing that as shit as well. It's just like, these are all ideas and shit that, cross my mind. But it's just like when I saw Kendrick Lamar performing, I automatically just like, my eyes, I became dilated. I was like casually listening to other performances. And then when Kendrick Lamar performed, I was like completely dialed in. You know what I mean? Then a rush reached throughout my whole body. I got goosebumps everywhere. And this is like, I didn't even place myself in that. It's just like automatic when I see Kendrick Lamar, when I play him. Just my whole body got goosebumps. I just felt like, and I felt so emotional. I just felt like I wanted to sing along, on which I did. And I might have looked like a freak. There may have been a video of me doing that. And if there is, I'll post it. But like, I just felt like so much adrenaline. So when he played All Right, he was like, all my life I had to fight. All my life I had to. Bad trips like, yeah, Nazareth, I'm fucked up, homie. You fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. And I was like, dude, I was like the only one dancing. Everyone just watching. I'm just like going crazy. I was like, we gon' be alright. And especially right now, dude. And the thing is, when you play that song, no matter what year it is, it always fits, right? Because we're always going through some shit, right? So when you hear that song and just that Kendrick Lamar as such a high stature, just telling you that we're gonna be alright. As long as God got us and God always has us, we're gonna be alright. Just hearing that shit, dude. Even though I've heard the song so many times, I know what he's gonna say. Just hearing it come from him again, it's just like, it just makes you so relieved, and it helps you in so many ways. At least that's what happens to me when I hear that song, and it just like, I felt so emotional. I was just like rapping along, dude. Like, I don't know all the lyrics, so I looked a little funny, but I was just like, I was just copying his flow because I know the flow. He was like, he was like singing a song, and I was like, fuck, this is insane, dude. But this is what Kendrick Lamar does to me, bro. So it's just like that whole thing. Obviously, for me, that was the best performance, but a lot of people can say otherwise, which I understand, right? But just, in my opinion, Kendrick Lamar does something to me, bro, and it's crazy, man. And no album announcement, which sucks, because, I don't know where they would place that in, either way, but I do feel an album dropping soon, since he will be performing. It was announced today's February 15th, that he's going to be performing in June in Italy. And the people who run that festival said that he's going to be performing new music. So that has to be new album, right? Not the first single. Please don't be the first single. I can't wait until June. That's so many months. Hopefully it's not just like a new single. Hopefully it's a new fucking album, dude. It has to be. But we'll see, I love the performance, though. It was crazy. Everyone that was performing with Kendrick Lamar right there, all the people that were performing with him, they were all, like, blonde. It was all, like, just, like, blonde hair, blonde beard. It was just sick. I was just like, oh, this is... And they were all, like, in, like, tuxes and shit. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. And then Kendrick Lamar just fucking fresh the fuck out with his cornrows and just like his like dark shaded shades, dude. And like his lineup is so clean and shit. And just seeing him do it in his blazer and shit, shit was crazy. And it's like his earrings, he has like some dope ass earrings. Shit was crazy, dude. And then right after that was Eminem, dude. Eminem's fucking nuts. He was playing Lose Yourself. He was like, Mom spaghetti, knees are weak. But like the way it started, obviously it's like dun 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 dun, and he's like talking over it. It's so dope seeing that, because like everyone knows that song, and just seeing Eminem once again perform, dude. Because the thing with Eminem, dude, he gets a lot of hate because he does speak his mind a lot, kind of like Kanye West, but he does it more in his music. He's not like more public and about that in like social media. He just says a lot of shit in his music. and which is a rapper. He's a rapper, so he has to rap about something. So I feel like that's why he keeps that shit for his music only, and not for like social media platforms and presence and shit, because that's all temporary. People forget about that shit, but when it comes to music, it's always gonna be there. So it was just so dope seeing that shit. Eminem, performing, people going crazy, and then once Eminem finished, he took a kneel, on which people are going to hate, because a lot of people are like, dude, why would he do that? Like, why would he kneel, dude? And a lot of people were haters. A lot of people were like, all these people on stage hate the police and all that shit. But the thing is, like, dude, these are all opinions, though. Like, the thing is, like, people hate. And the thing is, I genuinely don't understand this, right? If you believe otherwise, like, if you believe polices are good for us, I'm not saying that they're bad or good. I'm not saying any of that. But I'm saying, like, if you believe polices are good and you don't take that kneel, that's still an opinion, and people are still going to hate on that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, if you don't kneel, people are going to hate on you. And if you do kneel, people are still going to hate on you. And obviously there's like a different percentage of people, so maybe that's what makes the difference. Maybe like, more people will hate on you if you do take the kneel, But the thing is, like, dude, people are gonna hate me either way. Should I just be fucking honest and just deal with it for my own? That's what I believe. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna be myself 100% and just lay out what I believe and just get hate. But at least I win at the end, because I'm just expressing how I feel, and I'm doing good for people who believe the same way I'm feeling, and they don't feel alone. So, so just seeing Eminem take that kneel, dude, felt great. It felt fucking needed. It just feels like, and obviously he's white, but the thing is, like, a lot of people don't see him as white, because, like, just, the way he was brought up, the people he was around, it just, like, but obviously his color makes a difference. So just seeing a white person for once taking a kneel was dope. It was just dope seeing that shit. And just, like, the thing with Eminem, dude, it's just, like, when Eminem does something, dude, it's just like people pay attention. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like from all those people, Eminem taking that kneel made the big difference, like the biggest impact from anyone on that stage. Like, if Dr. Dre took that kneel, it would be like, oh, that's cool, but it's kind of as like expected. Kendrick took the kneel, it would have been expected, right? But what Eminem, what makes the bigger difference is that he told the NFL, he asked the NFL, can I take a kneel? And they were like, no, you cannot take the kneel on the halftime performance. You cannot do that. They made it loud and clear. And Eminem was like, okay. And then, but the way he did it, dude, it didn't cross my mind when he did it. Like, it was just like, oh, he finished the song and he ducked down, because now he's not in the spotlight. So he ducked down. That's what I thought. But then people were like, oh, wait, but he's on one knee. Why is he on one knee? Oh, he's kneeling. Like, oh, shit. And the thing with that is, like, people will say, like, well, what is the difference it makes, right? What's the importance of taking one knee? It shows you that a person of that high stature, still, like, the thing is, Eminem did not have to do that, right? Someone of that high stature does not have to do that, but it shows you that he's still remaining humble. He's still remaining himself. Like, he didn't let the music industry change him. He didn't let anything else change him. He remained himself throughout all of this, and he's just. It shows a lot. It shows you that he stands with the people. He stands with his people. He stands with. The difference I mean with that, like, stands with the people or his people, is like his people from where he comes from Detroit. He stands with his people. He remains solid, because the people from Detroit who know him, they know him that he's about that shit. So seeing him, so the people from Detroit, his people, seeing him on stage and doing that shit shows you, like, oh, he's remaining solid. Like, he's not hiding the way he is. He's doing this because he's showing and he's expressing who he truly is. So he's gonna do this regardless, whether corporate, America tells him that he can't do that shit. Dude, Eminem is notorious for going against everything corporate, from everything, dude. Like, he's called out so many individuals. Like, he's like, the thing with Eminem, dude, he just doesn't make shots at people like subliminally. He calls you out by your first and fucking last name, dude. He's like, he dissed Mariah Carey before. He dissed MGK. Like, he just calls you out. You know what I mean? Eminem's not scared. And the thing is, like, he built himself to be that. So it's like, you expect it from Eminem, And the thing is, the way that he still remains that way just shows you how solid this motherfucker is. Because, like, even though the NFL gave him a chance, an opportunity to perform at the fucking halftime show, and which they didn't have to, but kinda needed, dude. Like, if Eminem wasn't there, people would be like, I feel like a lot of people came there for Eminem as well, dude. So it's just like, that's a huge target. That's a huge target audience right there. So, but the fact that Eminem did that regardless, just so dope seeing, dude. So dope. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Do I believe this is the best halftime performance ever? Yes. Yeah. And I said this earlier, but yeah, I do believe so. Wow. I mean, I talked a lot about this, and this is just the halftime performance, dude. You're just like, I feel like if it was some like other halftime performance, if it was like The Weeknd, I wouldn't have able to talk this much about it, because it's just like, it was just so much. It was so packed in, and you're like, before the halftime performance, you're like, dude, how can they pack this many artists and still manage to have a smooth, halftime performance? But they killed it. They managed to do it, and it's just like, it's so dope seeing, dude. It's very dope seeing. So I feel like I talked enough about that. Let me just take a little refresher. Let me just just use this moment as like a little just a little palate cleanser. Because it's a lot, it's a lot of talking. I mean, a lot of me talking. So, and it's funny because, like, I'm only doing an hour and a half today, but I did like almost 4 hours last time, and I didn't do any of these palate cleansers. I didn't take any breaks, so good luck with that. But also I don't want dead air, so but I do make a lot of cuts because I do a lot of dead air. The last podcast, this is funny because I did a lot of cuts on the last podcast, and I cut it down to 3 hours and 33 minutes, dude. It was way longer, but it was a lot of me just saying and just dead air, and a lot of like garbage disposal, just being loud as fuck. So thankfully it's earlier, so there's not much of that today. Yeah, I mean, this is dope saying. This is dope. So yeah, let's transition out of the whole football segment, the whole NFL, sports, all that shit. I have one more topic for today. I cut it down because I did have a few more topics, but I wanted to cut it down to an hour and 30. So I'm doing a few topics every week, so I don't just like come at you with so much shit. So I may go on for like another 10 minutes. So it's gonna be around an hour and 30. So it's gonna be like maybe an hour 40, hour 30. Let's see how this does. But my next topic for today is the Doctor Strange trailer. The Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer. This was crazy. And I feel like this is what I say before I started talking in every topic. I'm like, this was crazy. But I mean, if you saw the trailer, you know what I mean by this was crazy. Like, this was a madness, with pun intended. The trailer So obviously I'm gonna go in depth about it. I'm gonna be in detail about it, but in some parts I'm gonna be detailed about it. But the overall grand scheme of things, on the grand scale, this trailer looked phenomenal, and I mean that literally phenomenal. Like the whole setup, the way that they transition between scenes, the overall look, the color grade, the the effect. I mean the CGI, everything about this looks phenomenal and makes me so excited. More than No Way Home, this makes me so excited. And I do understand there's so many great movies coming out this year. Black Adam, you know, Black Panther, Flash, Aquaman. There's so many great movies coming out this year. But I genuinely believe, as of right now, that this is going to be the best movie of this year, because this movie is going to introduce so many new characters, and it's going to set up the Marvel universe in so many fucking ways, that this movie is going to create a big shift for the Marvel universe. And this is really where it starts. In No Way Home, it kind of started, like we saw the villains come from different multiverses. We saw all that shit. That's where it really started. But this is where like it gets crazier. Like different people start coming, not just like people that had to do with the Spider-Man, but different people that just makes no fucking sense. If you're not like a deep Marvel fan, if you are a deep Marvel fan, it does connect and it does make sense. But if you're not, this shit it would just make you lost. You're like, how does this even connect with any story plot line? Like, how does this even connect? And which I will, help you out with right now. So, and the trailer begins with Doctor Strange, showing his eyes. It's like, he's just like staring at you. He just woke up or something. And then, later on, it was like, he was like looking at a building. The building opened, and people are like skepticizing that, or theorizing more that that building it belongs to someone, like it's a castle for some king, or it belongs to someone, like especially the doors were detailed to belong to someone. I believe it was Kang. Kang is I believe he's a hero from a different multiverse. He's like, in the comics he was like, I don't know, I forgot what he was, but I just know it was Kang. It was Kang. People are theorizing that it belonged to Kang. I'm not sure how this connects at all. And the thing is with me, is just like I understand some stuff, but some stuff I don't understand. I just remember it connects with Kang, like the castle. I'm not 100% sure in what way, but so he walks in there. There's a stairway that's leading up, which it looks like it's a stairway to heaven or something. That's the way it looks, and then some shit starts happening, and then like Doctor Strange wakes up from his bed. There was like a battle between people. It was like Doctor Strange and his associates, and then like they're like battling something, they were preparing for something, and then it shows like a big monster with like, if you watch the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. He has it's like a monster, like he looks like the devil, and he's like holding what's her name? She has a star in her back. I don't know. I think is it Miss Marvel? I forgot her name. But he's holding like a girl, but she's like a superhero. It shows Doctor Strange waking up, and then later on in the scenes he was like talking with people, but I'm going a little too far ahead. There was a scene that I missed in which it showed a variant of Strange. And for those who aren't really Marvel fans, this is This is a big moment in the Marvel universe. This is pretty big. This is pretty big. We've never really seen variants of different superheroes. So this is the first time really we're gonna see a variant of a different superhero. A variant is a different version, a multiverse version to be more specific, of a hero on that planet. So Doctor Strange is our Doctor Strange of this universe, but in a different universe, in a multiverse, there's another Doctor Strange, and somehow he managed to reach our universe. And this one has like a ponytail. He has like a long ponytail. He has like, you know, the gray hairs on the sides. And then there is another one that comes in, on which he is like a zombie looking guy with like 6 arms, and people are like believing that this is like the evil version of Doctor Strange, and like people are theorizing that he may be the main villain, and which I think so too. But it's just like, how does this make any sense? This is crazy. And this is just one person. There's many variants of different people along this movie. And dude, your mind's gonna fucking blow, man. Like, this is crazy. There's 2 variants of Doctor Strange. They're all gonna be in this movie. Later on in the scenes, it shows, you know, Doctor Strange he's getting locked up. And then this one gets me kind of ramped up. It shows Doctor Strange going inside a building, being walked up by robots, and those robots are Ultron bots. And for those who don't know it, they belong to Iron Man, but Iron Man doesn't really have Ultron bots. So if you don't know what I'm getting at by now, this is not the Iron Man that we know. This is a variant of Iron Man. More specifically, oh my dude, just this is crazy to me, dude. So there's a better Iron Man out there that killed Thanos in his universe and picked up his 3 Infinity Stones. And he goes by the name of Superior Iron Man. It's just, I mean, just saying that shit is crazy. And people believe that the person that plays Superior Iron Man is Tom Cruise, the actor Tom Cruise. And there's a lot of leaked photos out there. There's fan edits that show Tom Cruise in like a Superior Iron Man uniform, which is like a full like chrome Iron Man suit with like, and he has like 2 Infinity Stones on like his like collarbone, and he has one on his like on his head, like that yellow one. And dude, this is crazy because this guy beat Thanos like nothing, dude. And we've seen Endgame, we've seen Infinity War. It took 2 movies to beat fucking Thanos, and this motherfucker alone beat Thanos. So it shows you how strong this motherfucker is. So he has his own Ultra bots, and his Ultron bots were sending Doctor Strange. If you thought that was crazy, what I just said, it gets crazier. The Ultron bots were taking Doctor Strange to a panel of people that were sitting down, which were not clear, but a lot of people are theorizing who they are. One of them being Superior Iron Man, sitting on a chair to the left. To his left. Also next to Superior Iron Man, people are saying that it's a variant of Black Panther. People are saying it's a variant of Black Panther, or the Black Panther that we know, but played as Killmonger because he took over. But it's definitely Black Panther. Like, if you see how he looks, like the way he's like sitting up, and then his like, you know, his collarbone is like has that shiny thing, and then his belt is like a shiny silver, on which, you know, that's how Black Panther looks, and that's how he's set up to look like. So it's a variant, or it could be Killmonger. I think it's man, it's so hard to say. But I think it's a variant of Black Panther. It would make sense too because Black Panther. There's a new Black Panther movie coming out this year. Later on this year, after Thor's Love and Thunder, there's Black Panther movie coming out. So it all does make sense. But yeah, I mean it's just like it's so phenomenal to see shit like that. And then on the far right, there was another person. People are like theorizing that it could be Kang. Like Kang was like it's like a person standing up because he had like the sword in his back. People are theorizing it could be Kang. It could be. I don't think it is personally, but it could be. And there was another person sitting down that people don't know who that person is because again they're like completely blacked out, so it's so hard to tell who's who. And Doctor Strange's face is covering the middle on where you can't see if there's a person sitting there or there's anybody there. But later on in the scenes, it shows Doctor Strange talking directly towards the middle. And then the camera zooms out and it shows an ear and a bald head. I know exactly what this is, but this is just, it's so hard to say because this creates so much story, it creates so much plot, it creates just so much, so many theories, just so much potential to do with this character and what this character brings. And that character is Professor X. And for those who don't know, Professor X he belongs to the fucking X-Men, dude. Professor X belongs to the X-Men, dude. That's Wolverine. That's fucking that's Storm. That's the blue girl, I forgot her name. That's Doom. That's Doctor Doom. I mean, Doctor Doom. It's just like it opens up so many doors. Deadpool, all that shit, dude. And it's just like, holy fuck. And the thing is, why people are like, for sure, they for sure believe that this is Professor X. Not only because of like the way he looked, like because we can't see that much, right? We just see his ear and like the side of his head a little bit, and it's blackened out. Like there's so much shadow to it, so you can't really exactly tell. But it shows a person rolling up. You know what I mean? And Professor X, he has a wheelchair. It shows the person rolling up a little bit. Like it wasn't just a zoom out. It was like him rolling up. So it just like it had to have been Professor X, and this was so unexpected, man, because so many people, dude, you don't know how many theories there are out there about, like, this person's going to be in the movie, this person's going to be in the movie. There's so many theories, so just for one to finally fucking land, people were saying, like, Wolverine's going to be in the movie, but other people were saying, like, how does that make any fucking sense, you know what I mean? So it just, like, now that we're seeing Professor X, this opens up so many possibilities that this whole multiverse shit is going to be insane. And the people who don't know, all the characters up there belong to a Marvel group in the comic books that are called the Illuminati. And I'm not saying the Illuminati of the, people are like, the Illuminati, that's Beyonce, that's Jay-Z, that's Mark Zuckerberg, that's Elon Musk, that's all of the elites. Not that fucking Illuminati, because that's a theory right now. I'm talking about the Illuminati in the Marvel universe. They're a group of elites. There are superheroes that consist of Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Professor X, which makes sense. Superior Iron Man will also make sense because those are the people that we saw in this trailer, and they are part of the Illuminati, and it shows a panel. So you have to like expect like, oh, these are the people that are going to be shown in the movie. It also consists of Mr. Fantastic, the guy from Fantastic Four who can stretch himself out. Dude, like, this is going to be nuts. People were like, oh, after Avengers, Marvel Universe is going to fall, like, they're going to fall off, like, they fell off plus ratio, dude. L plus ratio, but, dude, this is gonna be crazier. You know what I'm saying? If people thought the Avengers were great, dude, this is gonna top it by so many more fucking miles, bro. Like, this is going to be nuts. So yeah, we see Professor X, we see Superior Iron Man, we see different variants of Doctor Strange. And there may be more X-Men characters in the movie. I don't fucking know, you know? People are thinking this is the last trailer, in which I do believe, because the movie comes out in May. So it could be the last trailer, it could not. Maybe there's another one, I don't know. People are also saying that they saw Nova. I'm not quite sure who that is. I don't expect you guys to know who that is as well. She's like a superhero girl. I'm not sure who that is really. Could be Captain Marvel. People were saying too. There was like a scene that it shows like someone blasting like some sort of powers, like some sort of lasers. People are like theorizing that it was Iron Man, Superior Iron Man. I mean, which could be, because it showed like it was like two scenes, but they made it look like it was one. You know what I mean? But those were two different people. One was Superior Iron Man. The other one, people were theorizing that it's Nova or Captain Marvel. For me, I think it's Nova, because it showed the girl who's gonna play Nova, or not who's gonna play Nova, but it shows a girl that was. I'm not sure what it is actually, because if it is a girl that was planning to play Nova, it has to be Nova then, right? Like, because that's been announced. But it shows Nova, like, I think Nova in the comic book, she was like an African American lady, and she has like short hair. And in that scene, if you like timestamp it in the right place, it shows like she has like, you know, dark skin, and she has like short black hair. And it makes sense, right? Because Captain Marvel does not look like that. You know, Captain Marvel is a white lady with blonde hair. So, you know, it has to be Nova. I'm not sure how this is gonna associate with, you know, the whole storyline and shit, because I don't really watch, or I didn't really pay attention to Nova like that. So I have to look more. I have to watch more videos about it. I have to do more research if I plan on talking about this in other podcasts. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy. WandaVision is theorized to be the villain in this movie. I learned a lot about WandaVision in the videos that I watched. And the people that I watched are New Rockstars, Comic Book Cast 2, The New Cosmic Wonder. These are all YouTube channels that you can go watch and follow if you're into this type of stuff, that go in detail about, you know, trailers, and that go in detail about like storylines, and they pay attention to like the reports that, you know, Marvel announces and stuff, and they get like the first scoop, and then they make videos about it. They make like fucking 6 videos a day, which is insane, you know, because I struggle with like making a podcast. I mean, yeah, I'm making a podcast, but like their videos are like 4 minutes long, but they do like so much shit, and then they have to make like, you know, visuals for it, and then like it's all crazy. So it's like props to them. They just love what they do, so you got to give them their props, you know. But yeah, if you want to get more of a scoop of who these characters are, you can watch their channels. Yeah, but people are saying WandaVision is the villain. And yeah, I mean, I learned a lot about WandaVision, and people are saying that WandaVision could literally kill everyone. Like, she's gonna kill Superior Iron Man. Mind you, that Superior Iron Man killed Thanos. You know what I'm saying? And people are saying WandaVision kill everyone, including Superior Iron Man. And it's weird to think about that. Like, I'm like, how the fuck? Like, one, how would she do that? How would she get away with that? And two, she's badass as fuck then. Because I was sleeping on WandaVision, bro. I didn't watch the show or anything on Disney Plus, but I'm like, dude, if she's capable to do that shit, it's crazy. And the reason people are saying she's the villain is because she lost her 2 kids, and I believe that she heard their voices somehow in her head. I don't know if someone's like manipulating her. onto hearing those voices, because we've seen that before in Shang-Chi, where Shang-Chi's dad was hearing voices, and that got in the way of so much stuff. So that could also be the reasoning, or maybe she's actually hearing them. I don't know. It could be Manifesto. Mysterio. It could be Mysterio manipulating, playing mind games with people, or it could be Loki. I don't know. There's a lot of theories out there, So I would really say just pay attention to what most people are saying, and just choose what you choose to believe, because that's all we really can do right now. Choose what theory we more likely believe than the other, because the movie hasn't came out yet, so it's really hard to say what is real, what is not. It's really just to what you believe. So WandaVision, she was hearing her kids yelling for help, so that gets in the way of a lot of things. So she's doing all that she can to she's doing all that she can and is willing to do anything that she can in order to find her kids. So if that involves killing Doctor Strange or doing whatever, she will do absolutely anything, because she needs to find her 2 kids. And do I believe this is going to be movie of the year? I 100% believe so. And I said this in the beginning before I started talking about this. I really do believe that this is going to be movie of the year, because, you've heard how many characters I listed. That is just a huge lineup. That's like the halftime performance lineup. It's just there's so many great players. How could there be? How could this ever be a bad movie or not movie of the year? How was any other movie gonna top this? I don't know. There's a lot of possibility. There's a lot of room for possibility. But again, anything can happen. This is just my prediction. And yeah, that was my last topic for this podcast. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Obviously, I'm gonna do my best to be posting every week. I signed up with with a website that allows me to do 6 hours a month for $18 a month. It's called Buzzsprout. If you guys are into making a podcast, maybe you guys have the idea of making a podcast and don't know how. It's 6 hours a month, which is perfect, because I plan on doing an hour and 30 every month, or an hour and 30 every week. So that's about 5.2 hours a month. So that leaves a lot of room for me, and that's perfect for me. 4 podcasts a month. That's 48 podcasts a year, I believe, so around there. So this is dope. I love doing this. I'm glad. I hope you guys are glad with how this podcast turned out. I hope you guys stay and listen more. And I'm just excited to, make more podcasts and just setting up for more podcasts. So my goal is to do a podcast every week, an hour and 30. Not promised, because I don't want to fail to reach my promise. But the more I get, the more podcasts I make, the more, more of a rhythm I create, I can, come closer to making a promise. But so far I haven't missed out yet. So let's just, let's keep this going and just, have a great time. So thank you all for watching this podcast, for watching it visually or listening to it. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for, picking me as your podcast to listen to. My media outlets, everything, all my socials are in my description and the link below if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, I'm happy. I hope you guys are too. All right then, guys. Have a good day.